And we have bananas in chat from Ultimate Badass Andy Hugsya, Spangleboo, aka Brother Spangle, I Love Cats, Yo Butter, K-Dads, Korshdi, Brantafors, Skeezy, Epic K910, Camo J123, Cuplex, Tanny, Glace, Dear Shemmy, Zontro, AG2760, Spooky Doki, and many other people as well. Thank you everyone for the bananas in chat. I appreciate that ever so much. Let's jump onto the server. False is online. No one was online a second ago. I thought no one will be online today. Vulgar Display of Bread is here, resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Vulgar Display of Bread, is it? Jeez, what kind of sandwich would you make? A knuckle sandwich? Jeez. Alright, that's enough X jokes for today, I think. Bonus Christmas stream. Pre-stream music was Mistress for Christmas by AC/DC. And I guess I'll add that to the playlist of Christmassy songs. This will be the last pre-Christmas stream, okay? Okay, last one. No more. No more. This is it. I wasn't going to stream today. Then as the day sort of drew on and I had some more free time than expected, I went, do you know what? I've been wanting to play Hermitcraft. I've been wanting to do a stream on here again. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Now stress is on. Blimmin' hell, it's a party all of a sudden. I'm going to sneeze. I am going to sneeze. Whew, there it was. That was a nasty one. Oh, jeez, there we go. Right, picking up all of these. Excellent. Tyler56 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Tyler. Appreciate that. BugmanCX has resubscribed for 15 months in a row, saying Happy December. Happy December to you, and a happy new January. Zontro has resubscribed for 15 months in a row, saying so happy that I could join the stream. Glad to have you here, buddy. Glad to have you all here. Let's put in these chests in order, I said, not in unorder or disorder. What sort of order would it be if it wasn't the order I wanted it to be? This sounds like it rhymes. It might turn into a poem if we're not careful. Then all of those. Yeah, and that leaves us with a few free. Right, I've been stashing one in the corner, and that was the one that I gave to Impulse, which you don't know about, so I've just spoiled my next episode of Hermitcraft. Brilliant! That's it, don't watch the next episode of Hermitcraft, peeps, I've ruined it. I mean, more than that happened in it, but you should leave a dislike and an angry comment saying, you spoiled this in a stream. You should have deleted the video. Actually, no, when you see the beginning of the next video, you will love it so much that you will never leave that comment. Is that part of some, like, Christmas hunt? Like, have the presents been hitting around the... I think someone's hiding presents around the server. They look like some Christmas stockings right there. Jeez. Why are you so quiet? Turn up your volume, Sammy Aruno. Turn it up. Anonymous is here. Anonymous, I love your poetry, by the way. Great stuff. Anonymous is here with a donation saying, don't read out loud. Alright, I won't. Right, how do I reply to that then? Well, first of all, I appreciate the donation and the gesture, of course, and I'm sorry to hear that. You know, you're always welcome here. I hope this helps in some way, which it sounds like it does, which is good, you know. I'm not sure what else I can say, really, because I didn't read the message out, but I appreciate it, and I wish you all the best, of course. Wish you all the best for whatever's going on. Right, so we're heading over to the gaming district. Fun fact, diamond, nether quartz and lapis lazuli are not farmable in Minecraft. Lapis is tradable though, right? If trading counts, but yeah, those are the free. There might be some other things that you don't think of that you put on there, like netherrack is technically not farmable, right? I think drops netherrack. So you could add more things to that list, but I know what you're getting at. Defense 041 has resubscribed for 22 months in a row. Defense, thank you for your continued support. Getting close to that diamond face, that epic diamond face. Ah, here it is. And MouseFan1993 has resubscribed for 21 months in a row. Got some old school peeps approaching 2 years in here. Jeez. I hear after 2 years your brain turns to mush. You know, if you see a diamond face in chat, their brain's a bit mushy, basically. Dominus Temporis says, hey X, haven't been to a stream for a while, but I managed to find time for it today. Awesome, glad to have you here. So I need some input from all of you. I've been talking to Zedaf about what about what is planned, and now the bed's gone. Is there a bed in the middle? I think there's a bed in the middle. Been talking to Zedaf about what his plans for this area are. I have no idea what he's doing with the central middle bit, but I've been telling him that the mycelium I think looks a bit ugly, and we should replace it with something. But he kind of wants people to put their games and things sort of in this area, and for that to take away the mycelium, which I think is a bit of a stretch, really. Like, who's going to build a game in this space and that space? Well, maybe me, because I want to help out here. I've got some ideas, and I think we might actually try and use up this space. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. I think we could do it, you know. Oh, that's right. Cubfan broke the command blocks. There we go. That'll clear it for a while. Top is Life says, I have been looking for a better PvP texture pack. Any suggestions? Not from me. I don't know what a PvP pack requires. Billman68 is here saying, happy holidays, dude. Appreciate it, man. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you for your 15 months of resubscribing. Crazy stuff. And Starry Eyes 313 is here resubscribing for 5 months in a row. Thank you. Again, wonderful support, people. Mycelium is X's Durite, says Skeezy. Pretty much. Sean says, what's the plan? It's to work on games, and I need y'all to throw some ideas at me. Is there some textures that you think would look good replacing Mycelium that could make for a fun looking area, you know? Because I feel like ripping some of this Mycelium up, but at the same time I want to kind of stick to Zedaf's vision, which is to tangle games around one another. So I kind of want to make a simple racing assault course. Like, I didn't want to think too deep and go, you know, go to Tango level, basically. I didn't want to go Tango level on a game. This is mildly Tango right here. I want to get real simple. Black magic alert. Black magic alert! Stay away from that pigman. And this, I think, would involve, in order to stick with Zedaf's vision, he wants games to wind around and stuff. If we add some jump parkour courses, like a two-lane, two-player thing, problem with that is always you want to make them symmetrical, and when you go around corners, you run into problems. Is usually how it goes. People are saying duh, right? Cuplex says boats. Terracotta says Tanny Glace. Terracotta could look interesting. The glazed or the regular? Epic K910 is here for donation saying, Asuma, what's this? A Christmas present for your wonderful viewers? And it's Hermitcraft. You are spoiling us, X. I should go make some peanut butter toast. I can't wait for the 1,745,600,098 free derps in this. I think it was 17 million. Appreciate it, buddy. That'll be an impossible amount of derpage, even for me. That player is requesting that I play the stream with the new textures. I don't really want to play with the new texture pack at all this season. I think I'd rather start over again if they're going to change the textures, so you probably won't see that from me. Green blocks put in random order, says X's. Yeah, green might be a nice colour. With a parkour course, you could always just make it so they're exactly the same amount of jumps on both sides, says Tibmouth. Yes, you can do that. My problem was when you go around a corner, you need an equal corner again. Or maybe I'm overthinking this a little bit. Like, I certainly didn't think about this until I logged on right now. I was actually planning on building something that fit into this space over here. It still could do. But I didn't really think about the start being here. Let's just. I think we should just go for this, okay? Like, there needs to be a starting foyer area. Let's mark out a starting foyer. Right, I do not need to go in that direction because I have not put down any project chests yet. Okay, so project chests will go here. These saplings. Wow, they're saplings. These things for this project. I think we're going to use some stones for this. We're going to go Mumbo style. I avoid this block a lot, and then I just thought, well, let's go and use it then. Like, that's strange logic, I know. So our starting foyer area can be this chunk of space right here. Let's make sure it's like an odd amount of blocks, because odd is always good. Yep, I like working with odd more than even. And it comes out as far as that, so we'll call this the starting area. It's kind of small, isn't it? It's kind of small and humble. Let's break you up. That is Silk Touch. I don't know how to do this. Maybe we'll put Silk Touch at the end there. Chickster has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Chickster, and welcome to the stream. I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy what we're going to get up to today, which is making a very basic game. Now, this foyer open is probably going to be... It's going to have an entrance about here, I reckon, and its exit will be over there. And we're going to keep... here's the thing. It kind of needs to start... I know what to do now. Okay, my brain is working all of a sudden. I know what to do. We're going to have to do some digging. Luckily, we're in range of haste. Okay, so we'll make the entrance here. You know, so we'll put down a marker that this is where we come into this area. And then the game will start somewhere down this end. What we're going to do... In fact, it's not going to start here. It's going to start underground. So we're gonna make a basic like slope that goes down and underneath, and it's going to start when it turns to the side, basically. Because we're only like if you're going to have turns in a race, there has to be an even amount of turns. Imagine a race where you have 3 turns. Whoever's got 2 insides has an advantage, and you know. No one would probably care playing this game, which is something maybe we should consider. But me being me, this is how we're going to do it. Now, we're not going to go down any lower than this because we're just sort of below the surface. And we're going to put windows. We're going to try and stick to ZF's vision of having parts of the game pop out from other places. So, somewhere around here we're going to have a window. So we can see down. And that is a thing that we will do. Mstay Marky J53 has subscribed, and so has Shocks Labs. To the two of you, thank you for your subscriptions. I appreciate that support, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Do 180 turns, says I am Foss. I mean, then the game will just be nothing but turning, right? Had the game go over ZF's path, says Zeppa. I haven't really said too much. I've been looking at this space, haven't I? It'll go above it. I think that is what we will do. What I kind of need is at least 5 wide here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're just about getting that room. Yeah, or are we? No, we'll make this work. See, I'm such like a neat builder. Okay, like for me, it's like what I'm building has to be like situated perfectly for this space here. That kind of means we didn't need to do this, so I'm actually going to put this back because it's not going to come over as far as I've dug out, but we'll figure it out step by step. So to be in line with what we've got going on there, it's going to come out as far as the edge of this, which is 1, 2, is it that block is the edge? So that's 1 of 5. There's 2 and 3, 4 and 5. I am the most well-behaved peep. Cuddles is the bad one, says Spangleboo. Never listen to Spangleboo. She's got a collection of heads in her base. I'll let you decide if you think that's trustworthy or not. You know, collection of heads. It's a bit of a sign for me. It's a bit of a sign. Oh, you got a collection of heads that you want to show me? No, thanks. I think I'll be going this way now. All right, let's fill in that space. So we'll go this way. Whole bunch of blocks. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It is. Rock Eater says, assume a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, buddy, as well. Assume a stream, says Mike Sarks. Sarks? Right, I don't know how to say that. It's a bit of a strange one. Dear Shemi says, I'm totally on Spangle's side, by the way. All the heads. On Spangle's side? On the side of a beheader? Jeez, I don't understand these people. Coal for Spangle, says Tanny Glace. You get coal this Christmas. Where are my torches at? Are they in the lights? They're in the lights. Of course they are. Do you already know the theme of the tunnel? Ectors, I do not. It's just going to be a 2-player race with some basic parkour challenge. Is generally the idea. So I don't want to overplay this too much. Also, I should have dug that hole a little bit lower. X is in the games district, says Pure Equilibrium. That is a true statement. That is a true statement. We just want that to kind of figure out where we're going so far. I think we're like blocks up. Yeah, literally 1 block away from it. 2 blocks away from it. We might not need to go too much further in that space. So we're going to run down this tunnel. Like the game starts here. 2 players on the pressure plate and the gate opens. Simple AND gate to make it start. Maybe with a bit of a delay. Then they run around the... No, I guess they would start here facing this way. Then at some point they're going to come up and they're going to go over and they're going to go back down again. So this is what we're going to build out of glass. We're going to build that bit first. Which is kind of terrifying, you know, building... like without a theme, without a look, you know, just sort of running into it. It's going to look ugly to begin with. G-Stab has resubscribed for 21 months in a row. Thank you for your resubscription, buddy. I appreciate that support. I hope you enjoy today's stream and have a good time hanging out with us. I kind of want to go with white glass because it's probably the least intrusive, or maybe grey would be, but white's got a nice pop to it. Plus it matches that. Yes, it does. So by having it 5 wide, they're basically going to have a 2 wide lane each, just to begin with, just this beginning bit. And that might not be enough. Cuplex says, yay, Pony is here. Pony says it's Saturday afternoon. Asuma, please. Jeez, Asuma, please. Stop doing streams and stuff, they said. They said. I could make it a little bit wider in this direction, actually. We could make it 7 wide. And that would give us... yeah, let's do that. Let's make it 7 wide. So this thing's now going to get even wider, but we're gonna put glass here. So this is where the players are going to come up. There'll be some sort of jumpy challenge going on, or some sort of thing to say, hey, do this, right? They're going to come up here. There'll be a barrier in the middle, and then they're going to go over this path. So we kind of need to figure out where the base of the path is. I think it will go 1 higher than that. And then it will come across. Hey X, what are you making? Some sort of game, says Gallifreyan98. Yes, that is exactly what we are making. Some sort of game is what we are making. Literally, some sort of game. Like, I don't know what game it is yet. Well, actually I do. It's like a parkour racing. It's a parkour race-off, okay? If we were to give it a classification, it would be a parkour race-off. I've just decided that's what it would be called officially. Right, now how much space? We've got a gap of 3 and a gap of... see, I love this neatness, and this is exactly what goes against kind of the philosophy of this area, is that neatness is probably not your best friend. Disorganisation and chaos is. So now we've got 2 on each. Let's take this off. These are guidelines, by the way. And noise in the ear, Anita52OT is here, doing the cheer and the bits, saying happy Dirtmas, X. Wish you and everyone a wonderful Christmas. Holiday cheer, holiday cheer. Thank you ever so much for the support. I appreciate that. Happy Dirtmas. Sounds like an official thing, doesn't it? Happy Dirtmas. Let's have a round of happy Dirtmas in chat, you know. May the dirt be with you. You know, hope derpy claws don't get stuck in the chimney and all that, you know. Oh. Name it ZF equals Wormman. Don't you know, ZF is totally not Wormman. ZF person. So there's a 5 wide thing, okay? That's a 5 wide thing. That's important because these bits are the end of the thing. Right? So this is a shape that we're adding to the ground. It's going to be the tunnel in which the players come up and through. So they'll have a jumping challenge to get to the top with some, you know, symmetrically placed blocks. Then we'll have a bridge going across. Maybe it's got a challenge, maybe it doesn't. You know, we're figuring it out as we go along. That's what we're doing. Happy Dirtmas in chat. Oh, jeez, I fell in. Happy Dirtmas in chat. Do you guys think we'll invite a new hermit, says Deputy Thought? I can tell you there are no current plans to invite a new hermit, so hopefully that answers your question, or I don't know what you call it actually, your curiosity. So, gap of 2, when we line up with that, we go 1, 2, and then this is the one that comes down. We know the shape is going to be a 5, right? Right, remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, all of this gets filled in. Now we've got to match the width, which is 7, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've successfully kind of plotted where the path is good. We've put in the very basic frameworks right there, okay? Now, I don't know if this place has got a name yet, but it feels like there's like space for a logo here. Definite space for a logo. Nivixius has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Nivixius. I appreciate that support, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Fun times with Archie says hi, False. Is False in chat? Is False around and about? I'm pumped for X's Christmas guitar video, says Jaxler. If you're pumped for it, it's already out. Does that mean you're pumped that you enjoyed it? What did you guys think of it? You saw the Christmas video. I mean, that's me being true goofball, you know. Thoroughly enjoyed making that. I was trying to talk about it the other day on stream. What I had fun with was the editing, doing all the colour effects and the camera pans and stuff. Like, I really enjoyed that. That bit of the video was surprisingly probably the most fun. Birdie says that video was amazing. They use capital letters. That means you should definitely go and watch it. You should definitely watch it. Capital letters, goodness me. It's not often that people use capital letters, peeps. I mean, oh, it's a sign of quality. And Ponybutt says that video was the best in capital. Oh, the capital letters is, I'm telling you. I like how you just collapsed at the end of it, says Ponybutts. Yeah, I was basically playing that song in that suit was kind of tricky. And I just started messing up the end bit on the guitar. So then, like, I just thought, what's the harm in just messing up playing it and having a laugh of it? So I started playing it stupid, and then just decided to fall onto the ground. Oh, that's what I decided to do. Now this leaves a bit too much space over here for my liking, so I think that this should be a roofed area of the puzzle. Let's actually put a bit of a border. So we're going to keep this border here, and then the glass is going to reappear, and you're going to have like a sunlight sky roof section, maybe? That sounds interesting, doesn't it? And then the game will disappear under here again. Alright, so that's the beginning part of the path. Eat your TX, says AD. AD, I'll drink my tea. And thank you for the reminder, 22 minutes, prime time for tea. Tim Elizzle says, add some multicoloured glass and make the reward for finishing the parkour Worman's identity reveal. That's a cool idea. I don't want to use multicoloured glass because of lag. Like, lots of glass, especially overlapping different colours, will cause more CPU usage, basically. Ponybutts says, chat, are you ready for this? What is this? Oh! Ponybutts is here with a donation saying, I'm feeling generous. A gift for Asuma, a gift for someone in chat. First non-sub cat face I'll give to. Gift. Oh, gift. Okay, wait. First non-sub cat face I'll gift a sub to. Is this a request for people to put cat faces in chat that are not a sub cat face? No, it's just anyone who's not a sub who puts a cat face in chat, Pony will give a sub to. Wow. Also, sorry for delays in getting art stuff done. I keep injuring my hand at work. It's currently wrapped in gauze. Lol, ovens, man. That doesn't sound good. Why do you keep injuring it? If it's any help, there's an actual emote from Halitian and another one from Rowan Laurel, which isn't an emote. So there's a couple non-subs there for you to pick from, Pony. And now I see what Pony was up to. Now the chat is full of cats. It's full of. I'd love it if I could gift them. Well, I could actually. I could put my credit card into Twitch and gift them, couldn't I? That's an idea. Maybe that's something that we'll do with Harmony one day. Where does this go? Also, what is that? Where does this go and what is that? Sounds like a ZF game, you know. Where does this go and what is that? That sounds like a ZF game, doesn't it? We need some glass, peeps. I might fly back to the base and get some more. Let's actually do just a little bit more digging here and refine things, you know, because everything's kind of going good so far. We're not putting in the actual challenge itself, but we're outlining where everything happens, and that is positive. That is positive momentum, you know. We are now in sub-only mode, I believe, in chat, just because of the amount of cats. Pony, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Stop injuring yourself at work. That doesn't sound good. You shouldn't get repetitively injured. If you're getting repetitively injured, something is wrong, and they shouldn't put you in that situation. Also, don't worry about the art. It'll get done when it gets done. Oh, I was supposed to message. I was supposed to count 1, 2, 3, 2 below. 2 below the surface. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're looking for. And Pony Butts has gifted a sub to Pulse159. Well, Pulse was the first person that Pony saw in chat, I guess, then. And Kilgore1311 has gifted a sub to AG2760. The subs and the gifting, it's happening, peeps. It is happening. Thank you so much for the support to Pony Butts, Pulse, Kilgore, and AG. Appreciate that ever so much. I hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you have a great time hanging out with us today. Arangelo is here, resubscribing for 28 months in a row, saying, "Oi, how are you all doing?" We're doing good, Arangelo. We were joking earlier about how people who have been over here for 2 years and they've got a diamond face, their brain has turned to mush. You know, Arangelo's brain has turned into an actual orange, a sentient orange. That's what's happened over here. Right, let's go and break up these blocks. Break them up, break them up. This is kind of like the way we did it on the other side, right? And then it's going to go through like that. And then somewhere over here it's going to have its little sky roof. Sky roof, hello. Yeah, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Like that bad 90s song. I think that was a Backstreet Boys song. Someone will tell me in chat. Someone will confirm it. Oh, it kind of looks like that might not actually be where I thought it was. Oh no, it is where I thought it was. Okay, we just couldn't see any edges. Noises in the ear are rolling in. Wires Born has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Wires Born. Appreciate that support. Hope you enjoy today's stream. Hope you're having a good time. Let's break up these blocks. Break it up. Break it up. Isn't this tunnel supposed to be like 7 blocks wide? Now I've kind of confused myself. Yeah, I think I made that. I think I made the sky window over there a little bit too big, basically. That's what's going on. Let's make that the end of it then, because I think that's all now too big. However, the tunnel will continue in this direction. Just wanna. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We found the bottom. What is this? It's like a flat cave. We found a flat cave, peeps. What's going on? We found a secret area in Hermitcraft. Jeez. Right, let's try and keep up with these noises. I Love Cats is here with a donation saying I was typing the message saying... sorry, I was typing the message but with saying meow. But I'm not going to gift today because that caused too much spam. So hey X, how's life? How's it rolling? All is rolling good, man. Thank you for the donation as always. I appreciate the support. And... it's been, yeah, life's good. I'm looking forward to Christmas. And all is good in the hood, homie, you know. All is good in the hood. Right, so we might utilise this area a little bit more than I expected. Ender pearls, we need them. Another noise in the ear. Jeez, hang on a second. Oh, I fell in the hole. Now, why did I fall in the hole? Xmuter is here for donation saying, early Christmas presents for the well-behaved. Thank you ever so much, man. I appreciate that donation. Thanks for the support. You know, I buy all my own Christmas presents. So, what do you want for Christmas? It's like, don't worry, I'll get it all sorted. Oh, that's funny. Thank you for the donation, man. Sorry, I just amused myself. Tiny Small 69 is resubscribed for 11 months in a row. 1 more month. And a Goldie Face in chat. Thank you for the support. Phil's Ginger Man says Tiny Small. Zeta Plays is here subscribing. Jay's on Fire has gifted a sub to Spoopy. Spoopy underscore. Thank you everyone for the wonderful support. And Arctic Cat is here with a donation. While we're waffling, let's go and wiggledy wham. Oh, that's not a wiggledy wham. I want a wiggledy wham into the sky. Jeez, let me go. Right, there we are. Let's fly in this direction until we hit a certain island surrounded by a massive, ginormous, really tall ocean. What? Really tall? Oceans are flat. What are you on about? Arctic Cat 74 says Merry Christmas, X. Thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Merry Christmas to all who have tuned. How many people have tuned in? Like, you know, Christmas stream? Maybe people are busy. Maybe people have got time for live streams. I don't know. I don't know. I'm refreshing my page. It's not 600 people are here. Thank you everyone for tuning in, man. I appreciate that ever so much. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Someone probs needed stone, says Repper. Oh, it could have been, yeah. It could have been someone speed mining for snow. Oh, this is the RenDog thing. By the way, when RenDog was streaming, I came over here like fake pranking, but he didn't come through the portal I thought he would. And so, oh wow. Okay, that's cool. And so I was trying to joke about pranking False, and then I think Ren thought that I had pranked False. He basically didn't get that I was joking, and I wasn't making things that clear. But yeah, Ren streamed this prank, and he thought that I'd already pranked False. I don't know. It's all a bit fuzzy now. I Love Cats has gifted a sub to Paper Cat. Thank you for the gifting of the sub, man, and thank you to Paper Cat. I appreciate the support. Check it out over here somewhere. Oh, jeez, it doesn't stop. At some point, I'll be able to talk again. This factory right here, False said that mine was better than hers. Now, when you know, like that's a great build. That's an absolutely amazing build. Okay, False is an amazing builder, and it made me smile because there's no way I would say this, but False really liked my industrial thing over here, which I was so pleased about because I put so much effort into this, and I really wanted to make it just something with its own crazy vibe, and it's got it, man. It's got this crazy weird industrial vibe, and False liked it, and that made me happy. She said it was better than her own, peeps. Okay, I don't know what that means. False, you know, the builders Scar and False and the other builders on the server, I never feel like I can do what they do, so it's nice to hear something like that, you know. I'm probably talking about it too much now, aren't I? Let's catch up with the noises. Tree is here. Resubscribing for 16 months in a row. Thank you for the resubscription, buddy. I appreciate that. Now, what is a tree doing watching a stream? That's what I say every time, isn't it? It's what I say every time. Jeez, at some point, I might be able to read chat, but we've got crazy amounts of noises in here. Tanny Glace is here. Doing it. I'm reading them in the wrong order now. Doing a donation saying... So my inquiring mind wants to know, do you take milk with your tea? I have soy milk in my tea. I should take some soy milk with me for Christmas. That's not going to be possible, though. Because I'm going somewhere before I... Anyway, now you got me thinking about milk. Jeez, I do, Tanny. Thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate the support. Oh, let's chuck away more of the mycelium. Come on now. Inventory filler. Ugly inventory filler. Oh, let's drink some of this tea. I have soy milk with my tea. Doesn't take long to get used to the taste, and I actually quite like it. I used to have my old job. My boss used to give me tea with goat's milk, and it was really nice. I don't think I could drink a lot of it, but it's like a really different flavour. Vulgar Display of Bread is here for donation, saying Merry Christmas, Asuma in chat. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that support. Merry Christmas to all, of course. And lastly, we've got Songbird T here doing some cheers, throwing the bits, saying if you get the chance, check out what Tango and Impulse did in the community area on stream last cheery night. It would be a Christmas treat for us all. We'll go check it out in the community area, because I know Scar did some stuff in there, so it'd be interesting to see what they did as well. Oh, some delicious tea. Some delicious tea. Should have drunk a fair bit more of it about 5 minutes ago. Have you ever tried goat cheese, says I am that. I don't know. The only cheese I eat anymore is fake cheese. I have freeform cheese. I'm not sure if it's particularly good for you or not, but you know, cheese is lovely, but it's so fatty. Not a lot of great stuff in cheese, really, at the end of the day. Right, we are here for glass. Thank goodness my brain kicked in and it remembered. It remembered why we are here. We're going to need more than that. That's not enough. That is not enough, is it? Now, I did have a whole bunch of sand, or I got a feeling it went back into the sand chest. Let's check out what's in this chest then. Yeah, plenty of sand there. Let's have another one over this way. Snowstorm knocked out the power, but I'm back, says Chili Pan here. Welcome back, buddy. Snowstorm. That sounds amazing. I've never been in a snowstorm. Right, we don't have more sand over here. Jay's on Fire has gifted a sub to Equinox77. Jay's on Fire, I should give you a Santa hat. Appreciate the gifting, man. Thank you to the both of you for the support. Hope you're having a good one. Right, how much sand does a man need? Is the next question. How much glass are we trying to make here? I feel like that'll get us through the project. So let's make more than we need. That's a good rule of thumb. We'll take that many. That many right there. Lars Pants on Fire has resubscribed for 18 months in a row. That's a year and a half, which is also 2 Twitch babies. Thank you for resubscribing, man. Appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the stream. Have a great time. Pony Butts has gifted a sub to ImpulseSV. Is Impulse watching? Jeez. Impulse, buddy. Say hello if you're in chat. Did you see? I think Impulse is watching. I think False might be watching as well. Someone said hello to False. The problem is, I always ask like for something to be said in chat, and then I just get distracted. That's just me playing this game, you know. Hey, say hello in chat. Distracted. Oh, the sand. Oh, I think the first time it leaves, it has this. Yeah, this thing's great. If it were slightly faster overall and this thing could hold slightly more items, it would be perfect and it would constantly smelt. It needs a little bit of refinement, but the reality is the sticks are disposable and I can't be bothered to tear it all up to make it a little bit smaller again. I'm not seeing an Impulse in chat, but Impulse and Pony Butts, thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Do you see this time it comes around? Look at the way it flicks off and then on again. That is really cool. That's like, you know, it's supposed to do that because it looks cool. That's what I can say now. But yes, Impulse, if you're listening, I hope you saw the tunnel I built between our areas. I actually got to use it the other day because I was over at your base, which probably is now spoiled. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Assume with the spoilers again. Okay, apparently False is in here after all. What is the best way to mine diamonds? Says Colino Gamer. If you go to my YouTube channel, on the main page there will be a tutorial on how to do that. It's one of my favourite tutorials I've made. Full-on science and application. Like, I will explain exactly why the way I show is a fast way to get diamonds. Everyone's saying hi to Impulse. Oh, there he is! Right. Oh, my God. I expected to see, like, a yellow and grey name. It's blue. Haven't seen it yet, says Impulse. Well, it's a bit of a detour, but we'll go... Do you know what? We'll go down it anyway. And for now, I think that's going to be enough glass for us to do what we need to do. So we will go stick our head in the Impulse tunnel. Bam. 23 sand blocks. In you go. The other ones, the other shulker boxes are back over in the other area, aren't they? False, a busy bee skipping her stream today, says Tiny Small. I was watching False's video. She did say she didn't have a lot of time to get her Christmas videos together. So that'll probably be why. Oh, I went to the right side and I just brain farted. Just brain failed. We need to get some Impulse faces here on the side instead of Steve. So this is the tunnel. I mean, the theme should be kind of obvious right there. Assuming you should make a smelter like Cubs. Oh, I've made a smelter like Asuma makes them. Jeez, what's wrong with that? Asuma, you should play this game like the other Minecrafter that I watch. So then I can moan that all you do is the same as the other people. Asuma, make carbon tools. Make your tools unbreakable, they said. I'm not going to make my tools unbreakable. I'm just not going to bother. Repper says, I'm a member of Minerva. Have you seen Art 1? 12,048 furnace rate. It could smelt all that in 20 seconds. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I've never thought of it that way. You could make a smelter with the intention of, like, this has to smelt large amount of items fast. Because that's a different type of setup. That's a different type of approach. I think I might do that next season of Hermitcraft. I might just try and make a really high-powered industrial smelter. Like something that's just like, bam, there you go, it's done already. You know, you're walking up to it and it's like, job done. I didn't put in my items yet. Oh, apparently I did. Right, let's go down here and see what Impulse and Tango have been up to. I've seen what Scar's been up to. Every time I see these shulker boxes, all I want to do is organise them. That's all I want to do. I want to go put them on that machine in Scar's base and go, Scar, use these shulker boxes. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, this is... That's... Yeah, they got... Oh! Oh. Are they auto Joe? Is that how it works? Wait, is there just a few here? Oh. Ooh, okay, so this is what Scar did. Scar did the creeper faces, the cats, and now it looks like these things have been added in. They're cool. little Christmas lights, and possibly some presents. Spruce trees have been added. I like this. I like this. Oh, there's a little person over there, little elf. Ah, noises in the ear again. Cord Sheet has resubscribed for 15 months in a row, saying Merry Xmas to everyone. Enjoy your days off, X. I will enjoy them very much. I basically got like 2.5 days off. Definitely going to relax. Definitely got plans on what I'm going to do. Like, I've got plans for work, then I've got plans for relax. It's like I'm definitely going to, you know, do this thing, do that thing, whatever. I'm going to have a bath. So I don't have a bath here. Jeez, I like a bath every now and then. Do you know what I don't like about baths? Is that they're not really that clean. Well, obviously you get clean, but like I'll have a shower before I have a bath. So I go in the bath clean. Because you've got to lay in that water for a while, you know. Don't go laying in your own filth. Jeez, that's disgusting. You know, take a shower. I don't know why I'm getting annoyed about taking a shower now. It was just... Jeez, whatever. Right, hi, Mr. Elf. Why are these chests empty? Also, wasn't this removed from the server? Jeez, I don't know. Oh, this is new. I ain't seen this before. Oh, man. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, what's going on? Oh, man, that's so cool. Cool, run the other way. Oh, here they go. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, man, I can't go in here then. Oh, wait, they're coming back. Oh, I'm sorry, but that's absolutely brilliant. Oh, my goodness me. That's actually the best use of a baby zombie I've ever seen. Little elf workers. Santa's workshop, says Impulse with a winky face. Oh, they're having a great time, aren't they? They're having a great time. Oh, what's this? Some free stuff left behind? No, I'm joking. But seriously, tidy up this mess. Jeez. No, I'm messing around. I'm messing around. Oh, that was cool. That was, you know, when you laugh too much. I've got that. I just smiled so hard that my my facial muscles are sort of trying to recover. So I think that was it. I think we had some. You know, if you think about it, like, is this the intention? Because we saw the presents from the entrance, then we got drawn round to where the lights were, and then the spruce trees led us over here. It kind of feels like everything led us in a path to this point, you know? Like from here, and the big Christmas tree. Ah, oh, chests, presents under the Christmas tree. Then you see that. It feels like you've been led here, you know? Oh my goodness me. They're just doing work, man. They just leave them alone. They're going back and forth. I really want to see more of this. I want to see, like, how does this work? I feel like I've got to be careful that I don't do something silly. So we won't break blocks. I hear a piston. There's obviously like a villager in a minecart getting moved back and forth, I think. What about down here on the right? Ah. That's all boxed in. Now, I think we should leave it alone. I think we might end up breaking it. Hey, X, can you turn off this slow chat thing, please, says Ace. It'll just stay the way it is. Like, you know, I can only read so much chat, so rather than everyone typing 100 miles an hour, just one message every now and then I'll be able to read more of them. Right, what's the best way out of here? Maybe shooting up this bit with some rockets, which I've only got 6 left. That's not very good. It's not a good amount of rockets to have. A stack, now that's something. Oh, wow. You started, and then you stopped. Look, I'm tapping the spacebar. Come on. I want my money back. 2 rockets. Can we get there, peeps? Can we get there with 2 rockets? Look at Tango's base. Base of the season. Jeez, I might as well quit. Noises in the ear. Tipmouth. Milk 12 has subscribed. Thank you for your subscription, buddy. Appreciate that. Bouncy fella has subscribed as well. Thank you for being bouncy. You know, thank you for being a bouncy fella. Appreciate the subscription. Also gifted a sub, has Jay's on fire to Eldon's, talking like Yoda Asuma now is. Eldon's, Jay's on fire again. Thank you so much for the support. Have I gone the wrong way? No. No, I have not. I went the right way. Spangle Boo, here with a donation. Brother Spangle, aka Brother Spangle. Just going to read that to myself as instructed of by here in the message. And went through the, you know, magic. Ceiling through I went. Ender Pearl I threw. Didn't land on block, went through it instead, you know. That's what just happened. Read to yourself. Right, I will. Ah! Aha! Spangle, head over there. Head over there. Head over there right now. Jeez, I'll be on there in a minute. I'll be on there in a minute. And thank you for the donation. Great idea. Great idea. I'm just here for the butterflies, says Thomas the Troll. Just here for some butterflies. Right, we need to make a crafting bench, you know. As you do, need to craft stuff. I think we'll finish crafting up the glass. You know, as I build the jumping challenge part of this, I can build it as I go, because I'll need to be able to jump to where I'm placing the blocks, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. So we'll need some bone meal dye. And then we'll be able to make... Oh, do you know what? I could have used some of that as well. Then we'll be able to make a fair amount of this. Let's not use all of it. Let's just take a couple stacks. Anita520T has gifted a sub to We Are the Borg. We Are the Borg. I remember We Are the Borg. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it ever so much. And Bouncy Fellow has gifted a sub to Ben3 Alone. Did I read your name right? Either way, appreciate the support ever so much. To all the new subscribers, to all the people being gifted a sub, We Are the Borg, by the way, says lol, poor Asuma, finally experiencing the server lag that everyone else from the US has been experiencing the whole season. Yeah, we moved the server back to America, and yeah, now I get hit hard by it, but that's fine. You know, we had our time over here in the UK, and this is generally what we've always done. We've always just bounced the server around over time, and to be fair, like, it was pretty bad when we moved to England and then to, I think, was it the Netherlands? Like, it got moved around Europe a little bit. It was pretty bad before we came to Europe, but now that we've gone back to America, I haven't really had any problems myself, apart from flying lag, and sometimes logging in can take a bit of time, but yeah, nothing major so far, although I do have a ridiculously bad ping when looking at the server. When I'm on it, it seems to be okay. I also have really bad FTP connection to the server, but we need to figure out why. But other than those things, like, it's been much better. Right, what was I talking about? Jeez, I just go off on one sometimes. Yes, to all the peeps who are being gifted subs, you're welcome to join us on our Discord. If you have Discord, if you don't know what it is, look it up. It's a program that's like Skype meets TeamSpeak. If you have Discord, you are welcome to join our Discord server. What you do is you go into Discord, you go into your user settings. It's a little icon at the bottom of the screen, and in there you look at connections and you can link it to Twitch. When you do that, you will get an invite to our server. You can click on join, basically. So to all the new subs, to any subs that are watching that are not part of the Discord server, feel free to join. Cubfan says, sorry, no, Cubfan doesn't say. The OSIB said, Cubfan seems to have joined my Discord, but he doesn't talk to us. Oh, which Discord is that? I'm in quite a few Discords that I don't really talk in. Discord's set up that way, like, you kind of choose where you want to be active with Discord. Something's off. I see what I've done. I've dug out space for walls, because these things are actually too wide. Right, so that kind of means that that thing is actually the right size it's supposed to be. Let's surround it with some andesite, you know, because andesite's a block. A block that kind of fits the palette that's already here a little bit. Actually, now that I've put that there, I've got to say, it don't look right to me. Let's rip this out and change it around a little bit and move that over here. We've got another noise in the air. It's Lord Grey has resubscribed for 17 months in a row. Lord Grey, thank you for your resubscription. says Merry Xmas, Merry Christmas, X. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the resubscribe. 585 says, X, you're one of 2 people in this world that got their life together. You are one of the people. The people. Why did I say 2? I have an exam in 2 days, and I have to make a model architecture project, but I have 0 motivation to do anything in life. How would you solve the issue? Like, what to do? As I've said many times before in my streams, motivation shouldn't be what you look for. I don't believe in motivation. I believe in discipline, okay? Let me give you an example. What we're doing right now, right? Some days I will, not very often now. I mean, let's say more so years ago. When you're in a pattern of being disciplined and being dedicated to something, you know, the doubts and stuff kind of go away and you sort of fall into what you're doing. But let's say, you know, because as I say this out loud, I realise, when was the last time I didn't want to stream? You know, like, when was that actually? So it's like there were times when I maybe didn't really feel like streaming that day. Okay, but I want to be a streamer. This is what I want to do. You know, you want to be an architect, I assume, because it's an architect project. That's what you want to do. So, like, on those days where you don't feel like doing it, don't give in. Like, be disciplined, go ahead with it anyway, because for all those days that I didn't feel like streaming and did it anyway, I generally ended up really enjoying it, one thing, but it means I'm still here today. And on the days where you do want to do that, when this is like, hey, this is what I want to be, this is what I want to do, it's here for you, you can do it, you haven't, you know, messed it up. So I believe in, like, what's the bigger picture, and having the discipline, you know, always stick at it, keep going. And keep that bigger picture in mind. You know, there's days where I don't feel like making videos, but then I think, you know, well, what do I want to do with my time, right? Like, sit around and twiddle my thumbs and YouTube disappear? No. So, like, you know, crack on with it. And then most days where I'm like, oh, do you know what, I don't really feel like making a video today, I start recording, and then after, like, you know, 30 minutes, it's just back into it, enjoying it, you know. Right, so that was a waffle about, you know, being disciplined. Discipline, you know, the act of doing it regardless of how you feel. That's a powerful thing to have. Powerful thing to have. End of Night says, so sorry X can't sub to you. I've said it so many times, if you can't sub, do not feel sad. Like, I'm absolutely happy that you're just here hanging out with us. It's completely fine. Some people can support that way, some people can't. All support is appreciated, you know. If you're just here watching, or if you're sub, it's all the same thing in a way. Right, now let's have a look at the size of this window and the distance from the edge. I think we're going to do it like that. The reason that I've raised it up is just because of this flatness that's going on. We need to, like, this is what we're trying to get away from, things being a little bit too uniform. So I think what I'm going to do is change. Oh, I just had a weird, like, idea, like put a Mario pipe in or something. Yeah, so there should be, like, props around this area to fill in the space. So what we're going to do is put a different colour glass here, then put like a Mario pipe over to the side, and maybe like a sign over here. I don't know what it is. But that, I got to say, that looks kind of, it's going to look a little bit too ugly. We'll find a way to make it look interesting though. I'm actually going to take some of that to make a sort of mental note. Let's use black glass over here. Black glass looks really nice, I think. Apparently one dropped out of my inventory. All I had to do is fix some Minecraft bugs, and being together a desperate group of mod coders, technical Minecrafters and bug track moderators, and now I talk to Mango, Nembom and other psychocrafters on a daily basis. Did you know that Ragu had a PhD in physics, says the OSIB. Don't surprise me in the slightest, you know, people like Mango and Nembom are clearly just very intelligent people, and yeah, that sort of thing just doesn't, like, you know, all the skills and stuff they learn from their PhD or whatever, you know, each of them have whatever it is they're good at, like, you can clearly see it, just they found a way to translate it to this game, right? When I watch or listen to Mango, what always impresses me is just how much knowledge he retains about game tics. Like, I can understand all of that stuff, I get what's going on when he explains it, but I can't retain it in my head in a way where it's like I can look at a contraption and just sort of see the this, that, and then some. You know, it's always just a bit more convoluted for me. But yeah, those guys are super intelligent, obviously. What are we doing? Says ZenPiez. We are making a game. We are making a game. But we're sort of like, we haven't actually made any of the game itself yet. We're kind of just laying down the parameters for a game. Oh, look at that. That kind of worked out perfect. Yeah, maybe at the top there it's just like be nice and walk across, so there isn't too much going on here. Then what we'll probably do is add some stuff to make this look a little bit more structural around it, you know, throw in some little building blocks and stuff. I might change this from granite as well, but there's our window looking down, so we want to put a pipe, a Mario pipe in that space, I think. And I feel like a Mario pipe is something I'm not going to be good at building. Like, what would I build it out of? Would I build it out of concrete or wool? There's two materials we've got here. Lime wool or concrete. I don't know, maybe green concrete would look best. Excuse me, I really don't know. So let's mark that as the edge. How wide is this thing going to be? Like, oh, that's not very big at all for anything. Like, that's going to end up looking like a bit of a square if we were to put it there like that. But maybe that's all it needs. I mean, a classic Mario pipe shouldn't be too difficult. Concrete wall, which will catch on fire. Neither of them will catch on fire. Nightcrafter says concrete will look pretty good as wool has a different texture. It does. It does have a different texture. The flatness is probably what's going to work. It's probably what's going to work here. So to make more concrete, we need some water. We need some powder. Green concrete powder. Right, I don't have a lot of gravel around. Let's hope that someone... Yeah, there you go. Like left... There we go. Left that behind. I'm sure they won't mind. Jeez. I wouldn't mind if someone pinched some of mine. I've got stupid amounts of the stuff lying around. Okay, and then we need green dye. So this is what I find funny about these shulker boxes is that you do end up just like making a sprawl of them as you go along because of the way stuff's laid out, but that's kind of good. Oh, we just made 2 stacks. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Now we need a bucket of water. A bucket of water, mate. Right, let's go and chuck that down and grab that. And isn't there a way you can do this without making a contraption? I think there is. I think it might involve something like this. Let's put that there first of all. There we go. There we go. So, AngelMaker1209 has subscribed, and also AngelMaker1209 has gifted a sub to Enderknight20. Thank you for the support, the both of you. Appreciate it. Was Enderknight20 the person who a moment ago said they couldn't subscribe? Because that was a very nice thing to do if that was so. And of course, appreciate the support. Oh, jeez, we ran out. We ran out. Almost broke the mycelium. That was really fast. That was a good way of doing that. Oh, of course. I had some left over. I was looking at it thinking, hang on, what's going on there? ZennyPez says, what are we doing? Didn't I answer your question a moment ago? We're working on a game. I'm so glad they decided to keep the off-hand functionality, says McGlurky. Oh, well. Yes, it was learned that they were going to remove it, which again, oh, the decisions they make sometimes. You know, so I made some comments in my video recently about game design, and I feel like people didn't quite get what I was trying to say. I'll try and reiterate it again. I think, like, saying that you are removing a feature, something that's been confirmed as a feature, or whatever, something that people use, if you're approaching it from the mindset of the code is supposed to do this, but it's doing that, at the end of the day, like, your game design should be about the player's experience of it. So it shouldn't really be like code first and then something else second. It shouldn't be like, oh, but because of the code we can't do that. I mean, on some level there are limitations that codes have, but the thing with pistons and sticky pistons is that, first of all, I've heard people say that actually it's coded in a way where, like, the behavior of sticky piston, the dropping of the block is kind of obviously intentional in the code. But anyway, like, if you're going to say that's an unintended feature, yet you've said you can have this, like, the real thing should be game design. It shouldn't be a debate about is the code wrong or right, is it a bug, is it not. It should be, do you want this in the game? If you do, put it in the game. People want it in the game, put it in. Do you know what I mean? Like, and the whole debate, the whole argument that Grum makes that you know, what's not intentional code behavior, right? Then make it intentional, because this is game design right here. People want to use this in your game, and you've said that they could. That's the argument that I'm going to make about it. You know, after reading lots of people's comments on my video, it kind of occurred to me that's the point to me. Anyway, I think I get this impression that no one knows what I'm talking about. The old dropping of the piston was what I was talking about. Wait, Asumaru's making another game, says John. Yeah, I've got plans for 2 games at the moment that I want to put in this area. We were also making a Mario pipe. What I'm trying to do is fill in all of this space. I feel like I want to move this over by 1 block, just because it can go a little bit closer to the edge and be further away from the other stuff that we've done. That's sort of my plan for it anyway. So how big should this be? I agree to a point. It should be made intentional, says Pulse. If it's dirty code that causes it, make it clean code that causes it, says Conor McKay. Yeah, that's a good way of wording it. It's a good way of wording it. The OSIB says Grum was breaking all kinds of things accidentally just by making the code cleaner. He unbroke some of the remove features in later snapshots by making them intentional. He unbroke by making... The wording totally lost me there. My brain just totally spun around itself somehow. I think I know what you mean, but maybe not. Great point. I still think Mojang does a pretty good job listening to the community, but you changed my tune on the piston behaviour, says Large Monkey Banks. I had this thought recently that I've talked about a couple of times, probably on stream. We talk about this a lot. I think Minecraft is too big to fail. I think it's really hard to go, are they doing a good job or not? Because I think they can make really bad decisions and get away with it. If you look at the 1.9 update, I mean, if you agree with the PvP changes or not, the point I would make is, like, look at what happened to the community. They clearly lost a part of the player base, and you know, people still play on those PvP servers in pre 1.9. Now that's not great. That's not saying any game wants. You obviously want to take the game in a direction that all people keep playing what you're doing with it. That didn't happen with that update. They lost some fans. They clearly upset people. I have a unique perspective where I often get comments on my videos where clearly people comment in a way where they think I'm not watching, like they're just talking to whoever else is reading the comments. And it's always stuff like, you know, they ruined Minecraft with 1.9. And yeah, it's 1 or 2 people. But when you read those comments every day and you see them come through on your various different videos, you kind of realise that there's quite a few people that are upset about that. And so I think that Minecraft suffers from this too big to fail. They can remove redstone. They could probably remove a large portion of redstone, upset a whole part of the player base, and it's still going to be a massive game that lots of people are playing. And I feel like that speaks volumes to their design decisions as well. I think the game's so genius and there's no competition to it really, that they can kind of do what they want and there isn't a backlash. You know, like you don't go, actually I'm going to go play the other game where they didn't add those blocks that kind of look terrible or whatever. And yeah, and so like a lot of this, what we're talking about, might be opinion, might be taste, but there are some things they've done, like the PvP one, that are pretty obviously bad. And yeah, I just think too big to fail. You know, like they can get away with a lot of rubbish. So it's hard to tell if they're doing good or not. I'm not saying that in a way like they are doing rubbish. You know, I'm always sort of on the fence about, are they doing a good job with this game or are they not? I don't know, because I have different ideas on what I want to see the game become, I guess. But that's the way many things are. I think that pipe's good, but it just don't look like, it doesn't scream Mario. I feel like False would be able to build a better pipe than I have here. I think it might need to go 1 block higher. Wedding 967 is here with a donation saying, "Hi Asuma, first broadcast I caught live. Welcome to our first broadcast." We call it live stream. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that support. Glad you've been able to check it out. I've been doing this for years. Oh, no, it's always nice to hear that people are coming by. The Black Ranger PL says apparently version numbers are websites. Oh, and are you typing in an IP address? The pipe looks too dark, says the idiot guy. I'd agree with that. It's a bit too dark for Mario, isn't it? It also just completely ruins the boat bros. No, that just takes. There needs to be an object or something here. I'm really bad at this part of Minecraft. It's the part of Minecraft I want to get better at, but never know quite where to go. Like, I attempted to do this a little bit with, like, let's say my mementos room, but I see players like False and I don't know, Scar and Iskau and stuff. They kind of like with the Cactoni thing. They kind of have this edge to kind of go creative in a kind of maybe a characterization way, like something that's a little bit more fun and thematic. I get creative with ideas like farming stuff and with building a little bit, you know, throwing blocks together and trying to do interesting base layouts, but I don't have this edge to kind of, you know, oh, let's build a little you know, a little character here, like a cartoon character, or, you know, I don't have the eye to build like that, and I certainly don't have the vision for it. So where I'm thinking like, hey, this space needs something like that in it, I'm not sure what that should be. And I guess trying is a good thing, because now we've learned that it shouldn't be a Mario pipe. It can't be anything that's like spoils the view of that. So like maybe a little face popping out of the ground would be cool, you know, like if we dug a little ledge and you had half a face sticking out. But whose face would it be? Maybe Wormman's, you know. And to do a face, you generally need 8 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're talking about some very limited space options here. Also, how does Wormman look? I don't feel like Wormman would make too much sense unless there was a Wormman themed game. You've done it before with Tango's Prank of Evil X Master of Puppets, says Jason Fire. Well, the thing there is that someone else, you know, that was me seeing it on the plot world and rebuilding it, and I love doing that. That's a great thing. Like, oh wow, look at what that person's done. I want to put that in Minecraft. I rarely have that myself though, do I? Like, that was someone. Eldon says, X, do you ever muck about just in creative, just to try something crazy to try and go out of your comfort zone? Not really. There was a time when I did that more back in the early days of the plot world, but I very much, like, at the moment, especially in December, I'm just like, you know, one video to the next, and that takes away that free time to get a little bit creative. I'm hoping to find some more of that time in the new year. Anyway, we're going to log on to my Patreon server for a minute here. I asked Spangle to go somewhere quite a while ago, so hopefully she's still there. Let's go into game mode 3. Let's teleport to the beheading one. There we go. And the snow. And the snow. The magical snow. Are we here? Oh, wow. Okay, this place has come along. Oh my god, the snow's magical right now. I mean, sure it looks terrible on the stream, you know. But it's kind of magical. So, there is a nether portal here, right? This is where you come through to the Christmas area that people have been working on. And you can step out onto the station. I'm going to have to clear the weather. As gorgeous as it is, I know this is going to look really bad. So we're going to clear it for a moment. But that looks amazing, doesn't it? It's going to be bad on stream. Great for me being here looking at the game, but I know it'll get bad once it gets compressed. So I feel like I should walk this, perhaps. Walk it with a sword in my hand in case I try and punch a block. Yeah, this build right here is something cool. Built by Captain Ark. Glad we stumbled into that. Because, yeah, I was talking to Captain Ark when this first started. What I do is I log on and teleport and see what people are up to. And I saw this area and I was like, geez, that's an incredible build. I mean, look at it. Like, that's just a great mixing of blocks. Quartz and bricks. Wouldn't have thought those go together, but Captain Ark's found a way to make it look pretty there. First Lady 01 has resubscribed for 16 months in a row, saying, "Woot, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and have a wonderful season." Thank you ever so much, First Lady. Appreciate that. The patrons go round and round. They do on Christmas. Why is Cuplex got no special nameplate? I don't know. Oh, that's so good. Go ahead. Oh, thank you. Thank you. How general. Yep. That's it. I'm on. Hi. Oh, this is cool. It's a merry-go-round. Christmas themed one. Ooh. I'm having too much fun. Oh, that's so cool. We got... Oh, man. Are they changing colour? Oh, they're changing colour. Oh, that's really cool. Who remembers Season 2 of Hermitcraft, where we made, like, rainbow beacons? That was fun. In fact, this kind of looks like that, but it's doing that blinking thing that it likes to do. When it changes colours, you have to stack up the amount of... Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Very vibrant looking build right here. There's lots of builds to see. Sylv's Xmas shop. Everything in here is free. Please take one of each item. One of each item? How generous. Donations for the poor. I'll tell you what, you can have this paper, a gunpowder. I don't know how these things got into my inventory, but they're now yours. All of this is now yours. There you go. Take one of each item. Christmas stockings. Eggnog. Oh man, this is too good. Wow. Christmas ornaments. Miniature Christmas tree. Brilliant. Oh, this is so good. I love the detail. See, this is, again, this is the stuff that, like, I'm not so great at doing, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Now, who's playing games with X? Jeez. That's cheeky, that is. Who was that? The culprit. Clearly Cuplex. You get a slap for that? Jeez. Put on some clothes. Oh, right. And then over here, what do we have? Nice little barn. Nice little... Oh, charged creeper skull. Oh, yeah, we added those. Jeez, that must have been mental to get. I don't want to punch that because I'm in creative mode, and I've made that mistake before. Snowman noses. Oh, this area is so cool. This is awesome. Hermitcraft Season 3 was before my time as a Minecraft player, says the OSIB. Wow. That's... Oh, I was talking about Season 2, wasn't I? I mean... Yeah, that's, it's years, isn't it? It goes back years, all of this. I'm trying to focus on too much at the moment. Right, spiral staircase now. When is the biome project going to continue, says ZenPS. Soon. I plan on doing an episode on that very soon. Oh, here I am, you know, at my desk, just overseeing the project, you know. Ooh, okay, we've seen all the stuff around this side so far. There's something really cool on the server in this area to look at as well. Let's do a little bit of flying. This build's like incredible, especially the fireplace. They've hung up their stockings. Oh, that's genius. Genius! I like it. I love to watch Minecraft, but I'm absolutely suck at it, even though I've had the game for 4 to 5 years, says Papercat. Well, if you enjoy playing it, then what is the harm? Like, that should be the priority, right? Have fun. Is this like a Portaloo? Why did I think that's a Portaloo? I mean, it could be anything, but Portaloo is what I thought of. Jeez. Do I need to go to the toilet? Is there some sort of subconscious going on here? Right, we've got an ice rink. Doing a little bit of ice skating, you know. Showing off your moves. Oh. And then this leads up to the polar bear. Go, creeper! Take care of that creeper. Oh, it won't come after me, actually, now that I think about it. None of the mobs will. Oh, that's interesting. This is an Optifine bug. You're not supposed to be completely white. You can get polar bears here, because there's no polar bears anywhere on the server. I believe there is a house on the hill. There is a house on the hill overseeing the project, you know. There it is. Nice little view, that. Grinch house, go away! I despise Christmas. What? The Grinch house. Jeez, let's make it daytime. Oh, you can't get a polar bear anymore. The polar bear man's gone red. Clown BZ Craft is here with some bits saying holiday cheer, holiday cheer, holiday cheer. Oh, have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for the support. I hope you have a good Christmas too. Is this the Patreon server, says Mike SXRS? Yes, we're doing a quick detour onto the Patreon server to see the Christmas project. Polar bear seller. There's a polar bear, you know. That is a polar bear. There's another one, you know. Grab your lead, get a friend. That's how we roll. Oh, there's a stray. I feel like this guy should be locked up and put inside one of the shops. Concer's Gingerbread House. Where's the gingerbread? I'm hungry. Oh, I like the walls in here. Oh, it's gingerbread house. Well, yeah. That's where it all is. There's nom away at the walls. Is it all surrounded? I think the outside is surrounded with trapdoor. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's an upstairs. I like using this as walls. That's really... This is gorgeous. Like, the woods and the amazing. Like, and gingerbready. Definitely feels like I could eat the wall, you know. That is a certain type of build. Yeah, look at that. There's trapdoors, but not all the way around. That's a really cool build right there. It's a really cool build. Then what do we got here? The Tower of Power, the Church of Christmas. With the TARDIS. And the altar, and... Is there a basement here? I don't remember there being a basement. Ooh. This is the church from Doctor Who. Time of the Doctor. Crack in the universe. Is it just a crack in the universe, peeps? Don't worry about that. Get out some tape and patch it up. Okay, I'm going to fall off this thing at some point. I know how this works. There's a lot of rockets going on. How tall is this thing? I'm gonna cheat my way to the top. Dragon egg. That's where the dragon egg is. Handles. Handles. That's pretty cool. I like the river here. The river's nice. Little ice river. And then there's a little something here. Ooh, there is. It's very cool, peeps. I love it. Who likes the build? What do you think? It's a 10 out of 10, isn't it? It's amazing. And then there's the Christmas tree in the middle. With that on top, better not punch it. That'll be a bad idea. That's a great start. I remember seeing that actually now. That's a great start for the tree. Everyone's enjoying the merry-go-round again. Tibmouth says 2 out of 10 needs more trains. Hang on a second, Tibmouth. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's have a look. Is it right? We saw one earlier. Come on, that's a good amount of trainage right now. Right there. There's tracks for more, but that's a good amount of trainage if you ask me. I also like this over here. Very cool stuff. Let's get back on Hermitcraft though. Awesome work, peeps, on the Patreon server. Looking lovely here. What a great view. I'm gonna log out just there. If I log back in and there's some sort of prankage going on around me, not gonna be happy. Not gonna be happy. Asuma, do you remember scrap mechanics, this paper cat? I do remember scrap mechanic. The mechanic of the scrap. I remember all about that. So let's get back to the game and sort of outlining things a little bit. This will probably get pushed back. Instructions, they go down there. Starting places, they go off. And they go up. Maybe we do a little bit of redstone engineering here, right? What we'll do is grab some slabs, which I think I actually have. Grab some redstone, you know, do a little bit of this and that. Figure out how the start of it works. Batty Bat says it looks amazing. It did look amazing, didn't it? You forgot to put the snowing back on, says Mr. Amp. Cats, if you want to make it snow on the server, go right ahead. Cats will be listening. Okay, so what we're going to do is get our redstone. How are we going to do this? 2 players step on a pressure plate. It's a simple AND gate. It will probably be no more than this stuff right here. A couple of iron doors are required. couple of iron doors. I am being rung, and I will need to probably take that after my stream. No, that might be very important. I've got to take a call, peeps. That might be very important. That was a good decision. Let me just say that was important. Right, glad I answered that. Okay, so oh, we just need the one. We just need the one then. That's all we need, right? Inventory a little bit full. Maybe we can. Oh yeah, that one. Maybe we can declutter. That's where the wall goes. Where are the clays? Concretes. Oh, that'll do. Must be Santa calling, says Spangleboo. Maybe it was. Maybe it was Santa. Right, so I reckon just about here, we're going to mark out the starting line. Oh, I didn't make any pressure plates. Well. Well, I should make some then. Let's grab these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So starting right, that's the middle. The lane is supposed to be 2 wide. We'll make the beginning bit like 3 wide, I guess, for now. We'll figure it all out. So let's put a bump there because that's the middle. So that's going to be a full block. So's that. Okay, that's where our pressure plates are. Or maybe if that's the starting line, oh, I don't know. We'll put one of those behind it. Yeah, that's actually fine that it's like that. They actually need to be full blocks. My brain is now whirling with questions of what we're going to do here. But a little bit of redstone will solve the problem. How does X have 0 derp, says Blue Lighting? By not derping. It is possible for X to not derp, you know. Merry Festivus, says Common McKay. Festivus, eh? Is that what we're calling it now? Okay, so what we're going to do is put that there, this here, one of those over there, 2 of them, that on top of this. Ah, that keeps them open. That's not a problem. That is not a problem. So, can I think if I place it from this direction, it will be closed by default. Very good. Now what happens when it opens? It goes to the side. Yeah, that'll work. I think that'll work. How does X only have 1 level? By dying, I guess, maybe? I can't remember when I last died. Thomas the Troll says Merry Assumus. Merry Assumus to you too, buddy. Pulse159 says, got to head out now to visit the family for the holiday. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you, man. Have a great time with the family. Right, so now we want both of our... I was going to say contestants. I don't know what's going in my head anymore. When my head's coming up with words like contestants, I'm like, what? This is redstone that we're doing here. I'm going to dump some bits and bobs in here, as you do. As you do. You know, having like space slots in your inventory is fine, but when there's just loads of stuff everywhere, that is just, you know, its own kind of mess, and you require it to be a little bit simpler to look at. Okay, so let's that can go in the offhand. Let's get more redstone components down the bottom here. So I think we're going to need detector observer blocks. No, that probably won't be a good one. Probably a sticky piston, redstone blocks as well. Maybe we use repeaters there actually. Here's what I'm thinking. Classic way to do this is put redstone directly below, but we're not doing that. In fact, I can't put a sticky piston there. Maybe what we do, here's what we're going to do. We're going to change this up, right? We're going to surround this with these blocks, right? So that's how the door is put together. So that right there is actually going to be where the redstone torches are. Let's just move those out of the way, because otherwise I feel like I'm going to end up overcomplicating a bunch of stuff here. So, you know, let's avoid a conflict there by doing that. So those doors are open. That means we can put the beginning of our little circuit down the bottom here. Now, I think it might be as simple as something like this. I do want to add a delay to this, so I'm not sure where that delay is going to start. Mr. Ilu Cats is here for donation. Cats is here for donation, peeps, saying, so, I've learnt how to do Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, O, Do on guitar, and the first riff of Back in Black, and a few chords. The tips of my fingers are hurting like crazy, but it's so fun. And now I keep getting guitar teacher ads and stuff. A bit creepy. That's the internet, mate. That's the internet. I looked up Bitcoin the other day, and now all I get is cryptocurrency ads. Everything is cryptocurrency ads. But yeah, if I go watch a music video on YouTube, all I get is like musician ads and things like that. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Cats, man. Like, stick at it, man. Keep going. Just play every day. Play till those hands hurt. It's good. Like, eventually they will hurt a little bit less. And look up some good techniques for playing if you're getting into it. Make sure you develop some good playing habits from the beginning, you know. Appreciate the support as always, man. Hope you're enjoying it. He read the scale wrong, says Cuplex. That's entirely possible, you know. It's entirely possible that I'd do something like that. Right, so when both of those are active, that'll turn off, and now we need to get that redstone signal to these ones. That's good, but I also want to add a delay. So, what kind of delay would be best? I mean, I'm just thinking straight up repeater. Oh, do you know what's nice? Is that will do both. So, it going through the middle from a repeater makes a fair bit of sense. Kind of looks like that will probably just be the way to do it. I wish we had another person to help us test. Right about now. Oh, wait a minute. Almost got it right. I do wonder, what if we just swapped that around, made that a torch? Come on now. Wait a minute. What's going on now? You're open. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, so... Huh. Whatever way around I do it, it's off. Okay, so let's go back a step. That there. These either side are probably just... Oh, no, no. Ah, you're going to make my life difficult again, aren't you? Right, here we go. Let's go back a step. Can this work a different way? Like, let's pretend that that's how the signal is. Okay, now it's locked. If one person stands on a pressure plate, it goes on. So that's bad. Which is why I think... No, you definitely need the on and off. What about... Get rid of that. Right, does that do it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Of course. Okay, so that's good. So, we stand on here, nothing happens. We stand on there. You know, maybe if I jump really quickly, there's a little bit of an overlap. How do we like fake this thing being powered for a moment? I guess if we do that, someone's standing on that side. Banged my head. Oh. Oh. Oh goodness me! This is just all over the place, right? Why does this happen over and over again? So, no, wait, we can't have that touch this. No, we can. It needs to be. I don't know what it needs to be now. So if it were closed, right? It's open by default. Let's get it closed by default and think about this. Right, closed by default, but not powered. When I stand there, it's powered. I feel like I've seen this done before, like the pressure plate directly in front of it, but but yet no. So people are saying it can't be touched. They can't touch. I'm just wondering, what if there was a way they could touch, right? So it would have to be. It'd have to be closed now, because that's not going to change. Yeah, they can't be touching then. Change wooden pressure plate for testing. We can just do what we've done on that side. It's easier. Well, in that case, maybe we won't use the iron door. Maybe we will use... I kind of want the player to be right up against it and then run through. I wonder if we can use string. String can provide updates. Iron trapdoor, says Dr. Anvil. Yeah, and well, here's the thing, right? If I put something that's not touching it, so it's higher up, then we have to kind of expose the redstone a little bit more. Kind of want it to be flush. The joys of working with redstone, lol, says Cosmo Guy. Yeah, it's always funny, redstone, isn't it? Lots of people are saying use a piston door. Oh, that's a very nice idea, actually. Okay, I like that one. I think what I'll do... We could use a block, actually. A block that gets pulled down. I don't know what block would look... Let's just use an iron block, right? Like... Oh, wait. Same problem. If we use a piston, it's going to touch. So the piston would have to be above. Or does it have to touch? Let me think about this. We'd be bud powering it. So if we put a piston down here, we're bud powering it. Like, so then this just seems a little bit more complicated than I thought it should be. It doesn't have to touch, right, says Major. Well, that's kind of the thing. I want the player to be right up against the door, so when it opens, they're not going to have trouble getting through it. Piston to the side, someone says. Yeah, that's another way of doing it, isn't it? But it ain't going to be flush. Let's try piston on the side then. We got those. I didn't bring the iron blocks with me though. Let's go get them again. Yeah, let's do... Okay, actually I like the sound of that. Now it's starting to... Okay, another picture's starting to form in my head. So I think we can make this work. Right, we'll make an iron door and then we can have it framed with slabs and we can have the pressure plate directly in front of it. We got a donation here, noise in the ear from Brother Spangle saying... Thanks for coming to visit us in Christmas Town. You made it seem like we were a friendly bunch of peeps happily playing in the snow together. The truth is, the second you left, cats launched an attack against me. I didn't kill anyone. Now, if I know Spangle, this probably means that she pulled out her sword of beheading and started chopping people's heads off. And now wants to frame someone else. Appreciate it, cats. Thank you. You are all a happy bunch playing together. Basically, on the server, people kill each other a lot in good fun. It's quite funny, really. There's often, like, sometimes I log on and everyone just spends ages killing me. It's kind of hilarious. Spangle, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Enjoying a little bit of redstone actiono at the moment. So what I'm going to do is that, and this, and that one. And don't forget about that one. Right, break that door. Go away, door, is what we say. We've got the redstone in place down here. This is our signal, right? But now what we've got to do is transfer that signal somewhere else. We're going to make this flush like a so. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, and then that means this bit's out of sight, out of mind. But I think I might want the wall to be here. In which case we can sneak up this space. So let's go and put... That's not how I wanted to do that. A redstone torture right there. I don't know why I'm talking. I keep doing weird voices lately. I don't know what is wrong with me. But redstone... No! You are not a redstone torch. But a redstone torch here. Sticky piston there. Right, so that's open. Now what we've got to do is get the signal to that. Straight away, as soon as I do it, I realise there is probably an easier way, which is actually to do it lower. So if we do that, then this, and put a bit of dust above here, now it's slightly lower. So if we go back here, like that. What are we trying to get to? We're trying to get to that bit. Let's move that out of the way. It's going to be a pain for now. Right, and we've got to get it over to there. I think we'll put the delay in a different place. Let's do this. This just feels like it's going to make it a lot more compact. Redstone there. Right, repeaters here. We don't have to have this block in the way. And then we can go straight into that with a bit of dust on the side. That should work a treat. We put it. Which side do we put it on? The front side or the back side? I'm confused. We put it right there. So that is that. Then this. Then that. One of those on top. They're both extended. Down here. Doobity doop. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Right, now the problem is... It's open by default, peeps! It's open by default! What on earth will we do? Tanny Glaze says I'm back, what did I miss? Oh, you missed the Patreon server, we took a little tour on it. It was a good little tour. So obviously we need to change the signal a little bit somewhere here, just thinking what's the best way to do that? What is the best way to do that? I mean, if we added... I think it's here. I think we just want to do that. Get rid of that. Put that here. Okay, so now... Right, very good. Player comes and stands on this side. Right, nothing happens. I stand over here. Little bit of a delay. Then we go through. Very nice. That's a nice redstone door right there. That is a nice redstone door. B-Brass says, X doesn't derp, he tinkers. There, that is the best way to describe why we haven't derped. Derp is about the brain fail, okay? Derp is when, you know, what is wrong with what I'm doing is in plain sight. Derping is when I stand here and I go, why is the door opening? There's only one of me standing on the pressure plate. And it's, oh yeah, I put that torch there. That's a derp, okay? Doing redstoney bits is always going to be trial and error. It's always going to be tinkering and putting that there. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try something else, you know. You know, that's why this is a derp-free Christmas stream. It's a derp-free, happy derp-free Christmas stream, everyone. There'll be no derps before the end of the stream. I'm telling you now. If you came here for derps, there's going to be none today. There'll be none at all. Right. And that is our entrance there. Bring that over the top. The walls will come up the side here. I want the walls to be I might even use a little bit of iron in this area. The walls... Well, that might... I'm not sure if that looked good or bad, the way the way the doors are iron. And so is this. Like, that'll be our wall over here, okay? So there's your wall. You got your... Well, I might make that bit out of glass. Yeah, the middle should always be glass, so you can see what the other player is doing, I reckon. Let's get a little bit of a floor in here. Right, you know, so that's the feel for this place. And then, don't fall in the hole. Don't fall in the hole. And that would be a derp if I fell in the hole. Luckily, I didn't. Then, oh, I might even make that a little bit lower, actually. Yeah, I think lower is good here. So we'll put the floor in. Well, he did have a brain derp already, says Spoopy. Really? What brain derp was that? I do not recall any brain derps today. Calm down with the slabs, Mumbo, says Birdie. Hey, slabs are nice. Slabs are a nice block. I do not use them a lot, so I'm using them today. Although that will make the game look very mumbo-y, won't it? By using this combination. Okay, so that will then extend itself all the way down the middle of this area and meet up with the glass here, in which we are going to show by doing that. Yeah? So the players will be able to see what the other player's up to. And then we'll have some like jumping challenges and stuff, basically. It's not going to be anything terribly complex or challenging. It's really just about a series of, you know, micro movements. That sounds really strange to say. I don't have any ender pearls. Yeah, it's like all the little things will add up, right? There'll be a winner to this race, but all the little things will add up is kind of the idea. That makes sense. Does it even make sense? X does not know. River says, you sure want to say there won't be any derps, X, because then your first derp is double or nothing. I didn't say it was double or nothing. Jeez, that's not how the rules work. Tipmouth says, well, if you look Mumbo-y, you can blame him if it all goes wrong. Yeah, just blame Mumbo for it. I try to build like Mumbo, therefore it's his fault. Yeah, so this is a pretty cool concept so far. But then the game is going to go over to the left. And I wanted it to pop out over here somewhere. But I wanted to build another game in this area as well. I'm not sure what the fate of this bit is going to be now. Because this path, like, it's going to have to go underground for quite a ways. So maybe it comes up to the server. Yeah, actually, it kind of looks like it will line up pretty well with this space. So I'm going to mark out some space over here as well that we are going to use. Right, we're not going to use a terrible amount again, but this bit will be slightly bigger. Now, everything that I'm doing is kind of like wall, path, wall, path. We're not leaving a lot of room for creative building, so to speak. You know, stuff that looks terribly fancy. We're talking about just getting a game up and running here. So, like we've done with this space, where we're marking out a building that will go here, we'll do the same thing over on this bit. I joined the stream 2 seconds ago. What are you doing today? Says Lolly Snot. We've been working on a game and we went on the Patreon server and had a look around. Then if you do a derp, it'll actually be a spoon, says Aniva B. It'll be a spoon, not a derp. Good point. Very good point. Okay, so somewhere around here will be like the start. We'll actually put it right up against the path. So that's wall right there. 1, 2, 3 lane. Another bit there. So yeah, pretty much that is going to be the size of this little plot, and then it will go up the hill. It will go up the hill. So the players will basically have a 3-block wide path. I actually feel that's kind of small. Maybe we should make it 5 blocks. They should have 5 blocks wide to play with on this section, because everything's been pretty cramped so far. So now it can open up as they go up the hill. And that's going to make quite a bit of space, which I like. I like that. Ponybutt says it feels like X has been streaming for 3 hours, but it hasn't even been 2. It's just one of those. What does that mean? Does that mean it's been a good stream or a bad stream? Is that slow or fast? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like the best angle to go up here is at 1:1. So hi. Let's make it a 1:1. And then maybe it flattens out somewhere up here, but that'll be the starter. So again, we're putting down these things to kind of mark our territory. Up here is where I want to have the game name and sign as well. It's just going to be a simple parkour game, but then we'll have a big old sign next to Boat Bros. So again, something that pops up that you can sort of look at and see from a distance. Yeah, so this feels like maybe where the game goes a bit flat again and goes back into the terrain can be right there. So we'll sort of put some blocks down like this. Looking good. Why is pineapple on pizza even a debate, says Paper Cat. I know, right? It's delicious. You know, what's the harm in having a bit of pineapple on your pizza? I do not understand the debate. Fruit is good, even on pizza. And we're out of that again. It is actually a bit steep. It kind of feels like this. Yeah, this starts a little bit further over actually. We've got to trim one off of each of those then, I guess. There it is. Assumably trolling, says Professor Biscuit. How am I trolling now? How am I even trolling now? Wasn't even aware that I was doing a troll, apparently. Alright, there we go. It leaves a little bit of space between the two games. I kind of wanted them to rub right up against the side of each other, but if we look at it, I mean, that bit comes out a little bit, so we'll make our bit, yeah, we can put something in there. This is where we need, like, a creative moment, you know, like a waterfall or something. I respect you slightly less, says Snake Oggy. Jeez, I'm sorry. I've lost the respect because of pineapples. Damn pineapples, okay? Jeez, it's all their fault. Oh, banana pizza for the win. Jimmy, get out of here. Who said you can put bananas on? Putting fruit on a pizza? Rubbish idea. Banana on a pizza. What a madman. What'll be next? Some other sorts of fruits, I guess. Jeez. You're crazy, I tell you. I'm going to put some extra blocks here. I just think, you know, more space than less might help us a little bit. Right, so that's me just kind of outlining this game, right? We got an entrance area. It goes underground. It comes up and over the path. It then goes down, back underground. Goes around to the side, comes back out, goes up the hill, and then that'll be the finishing bit. And the idea here was to try and go with Zelaf's vision of tangling all the games around each other. So we've successfully used up space in this corner really well. And then if I have another game in the future, it probably will go maybe in this space. See, I don't understand this like flatness here and everyone's spaced out. It doesn't work in my mind. But that does, at least for what Zelaf wants for this area. At least for what Zelaf wants. Right, let's put away this redstone-y stuff. Let's tidy up the inventory a little bit. Well, we got glass, got room for that. Buildy blocks, got room for them, for those. Some mycelium. Oh, let's chuck away the mycelium and dirt. Yeah, we'll chuck the junk in. This is your problem now, Zelaf. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's good. Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that you can't put a tomato in a fruit salad, says Mob Farmer. That's a good point, actually. Like, pizza, what's the main ingredient? Tomato and cheese most of the time? Yeah, try and make a pizza without fruit, peeps. Oh, I'm saying, for the next time someone thinks they're sassy, telling me that you can't have fruit on a pizza, I'll be like, oh, so what about old tomatoes, eh? You don't put any tomatoes on your peeps. That's a secret weapon right there. You'll win a pizza argument with that one. Jeez. Right, yellow is 4, isn't it? 10 is bone meal. 14. We're counting. 15. 16, 17, 18, 20, 23. And then these go in the last ones. Very nice. Very well cleaned up, I'd say. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to have time for today, peeps. Hope you enjoyed this extra bonus Christmas special. If you did, leave a like on this video. Oh, wait a minute. It's a live stream, isn't it? Jeez, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Anyway, that's it from me this one. Thank you for tuning in and watching. I hope you all have a happy holiday, a Merry Christmas. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. I appreciate you all. And thank you for checking it out. My buddy Tinfoil Chef is streaming. We have to go and raid Tinfoil Chef Fellow Hermit. So be sure to go over to his channel, join in the raid and say hello. Say that X sent you. And yeah, that'll be it from me. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.